Hello, gorgeous. What's your deal? My name's Theo. We're doing Dammit Open. It's time for what seems to be the final Transformers Haslab Deathsaurus unboxing. We are late as it gets to this particular party. Everyone who's getting one's already got it by now. We got it late in the UK, and mine seems to be the last one that arrived. There was a weird thing with the delivery, so I couldn't pick it up for another 5 days. But at last, the Haslabtious day has arrived. So we're gonna bang it out of there and see if my reaction is any different to anyone else's. I'm never gonna get one of these and not do a video. So yes, welcome back. This is Transformers Haslab number 3, and as such, my third unboxer of that topic. Unicron we did as it came in. Star Saber, they asked me to do an unboxer on it slightly ahead of the delivery date. But this one, like, it's just normal. I just bought one. Ooh, here we go. Push, push. I can see the head! Feeling good about this, actually. Very excited for the first legit Haslab Decepticon. The older Victory Emperor of Destruction. Everyone knows who Deathsaurus is by now, right? We've even covered it fairly well on this channel. I reviewed the original one. I borrowed it off Ed and did a review, like, while dressed as a skeleton. Oh, we have fun here. Anyway, big foiled, shiny, purple Transformers logo. Let's just dump it out. Oh, yes, mama. The drama in this artwork. God, the nice foiled Legacy logo there and this amazing portrait. There we go. That is majestic. Deathsaurus really has the vibe of, like, what if Unicron had met Soundwave instead of Megatron and, like, given him the upgrade treatment with the big square chest and the blue. There's a Soundwavy vibe here, but, like, extra. Yeah, it's the big Victory logo down there. We got this guy. Does he have a name? Beast Boob and Bird Boob, something like that. And the giant, like, rubble throne. That really has, like, a Masters of the Universe feel. Oh, it's just general sort of 80s, early 90s fantasy vibe. List of contents down the side there. Love that. And the older toy showcase photos there. I love that they include that. Nobody's buying this off the shelf. This is like a catalog exclusive. You know what you're getting. This is catching nobody's eye in a store. It doesn't have to matter, but they still put it on there, and I appreciate that. Ooh, authenticity. Wonderful, like, commander class, big ticket item box. Proper heavy. This feels like a treat. This is value. This is when you feel okay about your big spend. Ba, 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 da. Right, out you come, you. I'm just gonna pour him out of there. Give him the old pour and tug. Whoa! Didn't know that was there. I do not recommend the pour and tug. God, something so cool about the Victory logo, isn't there? With the Japanese text in those classic Transformery Decepticon vintage colors. It just looks class, man. Oh, an extra one. Large item, smaller item. There's all kinds of gear in here. I don't see a poster or anything. I did like that Star Saber came with a nice print, but here we have 3 separate Christmas presents to open. Where to begin? Ooh, grim. A lot of maroon on the go in here. Ew. Okay, first off, we're beginning with the stretch goals, it seems. We have the big drippy goop throne. Ew, that is a very Snake Mountain. Nah, He-Man. I can see Skeletor on that more than I can a Decepticon. Flight stand situation, I assume, for the dragon chicken mode. Nice big dangly flail thing. Very Sen's Fortress, that. Love it. That's like the longest legit flail I think I've ever seen on a toy. And this, I assume, is the living metal destroying cannon. The worst name I've ever heard for a weapon. Ooh, that's very odd, isn't it? I hate the fingers there. That's very creepy. That's got to be the weirdest Transformer weapon I've ever seen. It's like, what if a bazooka was a face hugger? Big long box now with additional folks and bits. How you liking this false start, like we don't know what we're building up to? Yeah, we'll come back to this. This is the kind of stuff that it's not worth checking out on its own. We'll get the big lad out and we'll save this for, like, a side dish. Oh my god, he's huge! Oh my god! Let me very carefully cut the cord. Just cut me loose. Oh, here we go. Hello! Oh, Captain, my Captain. He's so shiny. Much sort of dreamier colors than I expected. Like, there's loads of very strong, heavy blue and strong gold there. But there's way more sort of sky blue than I was expecting, and like creamy ivory highlights. It's kind of lovely. Pop these shoulders, now we're talking. Mate, there's strength in the old lad. Ooh. That's a really good looking robot. I don't know what to do with myself. We have ankle tilts. We have smooth omnidirectional legs. Nice mailbox there in the tum. Because he does the chest thing, doesn't he? Just like Frenzy and Rumble. He does like one in and one on. Do you think it was intentional? Like, what if Soundwave became the boss? This guy, I'm sure this is his little dog friend. And we have these separate giant chest horns. There's no way that this works that isn't the obvious way. So I'm just going to bang these on. Even better. He's so gleamy. He's even more impressive and even gleamier.
Perhaps your hands would remember their old strength were they to grasp your living metal destroying cannon.
Oh, there's no subtle way to hold that. There it is. Oh, you gotta stretch out the whole arm. Oh, that's so silly. Right, let's finish unpacking this. There's yet more in this box. There's tons of like blast effects and that, which we appreciate, but I don't know if we need to get into that today. We do, however, have some Micromasters. I've all but given up on the Micromasters, like the current Earthrise and onward Micromasters. I'm kind of done. These guys are Autobots for some reason. I guess they just packed him in for fun. But this is Boater. There we are. A bit nicer. He is Boater. He is a boat. Sea-Watch, isn't it? Very similar to Autobot Sea-Watch from the Rescue Patrol. And I'd heard rumors that these two ain't that bad. And it seems to be true. Like the Phaser and Blastmaster were very sort of fall to bitsy and a bit ramshackle. The ones that came with Star Saber were hopeless, but that's great. Boater's all right. Let's have a look at the ambulance lad. This is, I'm sure this is Fix-It. Certainly this is a relative of Micromaster Fix-It. His name's Peepo. P-I-P-O with accents. Who's your friend who likes to play Peepo, Peepo? Which I understand is the Japanese onomatopoeia for how like ambulance sirens sound, which I love that. The innocence of that is so adorable. And that is legitimately a really nice little figure. Just let that. Let the Rozzers pass by. I hear a peepo. Alright, you've won me over there. Like, I was not enthused when I heard that he's coming with Micromasters, because they'd all been rubbish up until now. More or less, they'd all been pretty bad, but these are some of the best ones. And Boater is actually massive. Here we go. I did keep a couple of the Earthrise ones. I got rid of most of them, like I sold them on or just gave them away. Generally, they were pretty bad. And I don't know what it is, but Boater feels bigger. Like Flack and what's this guy's name? Power Punch, is it? Yeah, these guys feel really sort of underwhelming and weak, but this guy feels better quality. I think it's the bulk of the backpack and the boat sort of pieces. All right, let's move on. These are good, stunningly. Final few items. We have the base for the flight stand. It looks like you can plug the seat into that as well. Yeah, you totally can. Brilliant. Don't know where that's supposed to go. It seems like you can do one or the other, but maybe we'll find out. Little chunk of something there. I don't know what that is. Tons of blast effects, and we have an arrow. Shoot that poison arrow through my heart. And a massive sword, like a scimitar. That's nuts. Man loves his draconian hand-to-hand combat. Scimitar, flail, bow and arrow, and this big ugly bazooka thing. Let's not forget the old tail shield as well. The completely unsubtle kaiju butt thing which gloms onto his shoulder. God, there's loads of instructions. How is there this much? Yeah, it looks like the base is throne or stand. You can do one or the other, but not both. But the throne's got like little divots and spots where you can store everything. God, that really is gross, isn't it? It's like it's made out of individual blood cells. Throne of Scabs. That's my band name. All right, let's try and make sense of this. There's so much going on. It's not even a combiner or anything. It's just got loads of gear. So the shield, you got the little blue thing there. That's for hand holding. Or you can spin it and bang it back in to mount it onto the shoulder. Let's try that. Check it out. You got this little horizontal divot there, and that flips out to expose the port, and then boosh, that lives there. There's a little bump there, little rhombus bump, little capital A bump there where you can store the falchion. Your man is tooled up. The flail just goes inside the turkey head. Come on, that's not as good. I'm gonna give him the sword, actually. That's so good. Oh, yeah! Now we're talking. Now he's coming at you. This man is dangerous. No wonder he's called that. Deathsaurus. He is the lizard of death. I'm so happy right now. This is amazing. What a toy. We ain't even dug into it yet. We ain't even transformed it. And I'm stunned. This is breathtaking. Come on. This is what we play for. Deathsaurus. Okay. Pause. Have you considered subscribing? Don't like to say it, don't like to ask people to do things, but apparently it helps. The numbers say that it helps. Please subscribe, thank you, look at that Patreon, brilliant, and so on. Hate doing it, but you gotta. I think the time has come that we dig into eagle breast and that. They're not that anymore, are they? Eagle chest? Oh, are we squeamish about boobs? Nobody owns this under the age of like 25, come on. We all know what boobs are. Little manual release system there. You push it through with your finger. So this is eagle chest, I suppose. I don't really know what this mode is. Because you couldn't say it's like Laserbeak, like a cassette. Because it ain't one, is it? It's just a lump of whatever. It's just a shape, an object. And that's fine. It can just be a thing. It doesn't matter. It's a, Cyber Destron Power Cell. There you go. And he just folds out in a very standard, again, Laserbeaky way. There's no way to downplay the Laserbeak connection here. It's a bird that turns into a square thing that goes in a robot's chest. It's f***ing Laserbeak. Actually reminds me a lot of Block Rock from Universe Blaster, who we looked at the other day. Almost exactly the same colors. Similarly, who's that bird? Simple as that. And he has an attack mode, apparently. It's just the square, but with the guns out. There we go. That's a gun now. Sure. That slots into his hand and he holds it like that. I'm not going to do it. If you're holding this like a gun, then the spot that you're aiming is the only bit that isn't firing, so you kind of have to aim... Oh, whatever. Tiger chest, indeed. I suppose, like, the replacing breast with chest thing, I suppose it's, like, just a Toy Biz moment, because, like, I remember the, that independent venture, the Unrustable Bastards. They put together this whole, universe with their own characters and own completely original mech designs. Bit of a junky on vibe, bit of a 2000 AD vibe, but it was an original thing. But they called it Unrustable Bastards, and nobody had stock it, so they changed it to Unrustables, and, you know, moved forward with that. So maybe it's like that. You can't have even the suggestion of nudity in a Transformer. Oh, are we calling that a tiger? It's more of a sort of piglet gremlin with these massive golden haunches, like a Pegasus, like a piglet Pegasus. A Pegasus! Ha! Big old jaw there. Oh, you got the chompy jaw and the noddy neck, and they kind of fight each other. It becomes a bit of a battle to get the jaw out, but you can do it. But the motion of the jaw and the motion of the neck sort of work against each other. It's fine. You can't tell me that looks cool. That is so stupid. But it can also do a thing. We can make this a bow and arrow. And we're going to simply flip out a few unexpected chunks there, like that part flips out and you got some kind of under neck. Big death boy, I'm going to need at least one free hand from you, please. So we have these two little divots on the inside of the wrist, corresponding with two nubs just here. These bang on. And this little area here, that's where we bang the arrow. Okay, I see. I get it. And we can have like a archery illusion? I don't know how good that is. He's posing with a bow and arrow. It doesn't fire. I don't expect it to. Yeah, that kind of works. I bet that'd look decent on the shelf from a slight distance. I like that it can do it. There's something magical about that, isn't there? Giant winged angel demon robot weaving his mysterious hunt. Tons of gear, like 5 different accessories and a shield. Absolute arsenal of stuff. But I would like, if I may, to take a second to look at the actual robot. Because all the trimmings are lovely and everything, but what we're here for is this beautiful bozo. Look at that face, mate. Oh, look at the detail, baby. Look at the features on that face. The smooth lips and nose. Endless friggin' robo ribs down here. Tons of intricate detail on the wings. It's just power, man. This thing just emanates might and majesty and gorgeousness. And I'm dying to transform him. But first, I think we should bang him in the throne. Prepped to sit. Me at all times. There we are. Murder, death, chill. Big lad, seated, never defeated. We can pop Eagle Face on top up there. Look at this, he's got an extra knee detent. You have to pop his kneecap off so that he can recline properly. He's got specific chill bones. Same. And we have slots for simply everything back here. So the flail plugs into the back of the top. Oh, it's tricky doing this in reverse, which I believe is what she said. Big arrow just here. The sword, I think, bangs on there. This bloody thing snaps in half and... Oh, I see. That's what that is. This weird sort of wave here. That fits perfectly on the bottom of the cannon. and that just sits there. That's so tidy. And we cap it all off with the shield. That's actually an incredibly tidy storage solution. You got everything here, apart from like the other bit of the stand and the Micromasters. That's the lot. The big boy and all his big boy gear. I love that the arms are so deep and there's so much kibble that the armrests are actually just like level with his butt. Woo! He is a little bit balanced on there. He doesn't really plug in. There is an element of just leave it alone and hope. But for me, that's a wonderful display piece, made all the better by the knowledge that it can do so much stuff. It's an extraordinary, gorgeous, detailed, collectible item that also doubles as kind of a statue. Well, I don't really go in for statues and things with a base and display pieces, but this is like a really nice example of how it can be done well. And for me, that's what premium is all about, right? That's what it should be. It gives you everything you want as gorgeously and effectively as you would like it. I do love that he's basically the same height as Starsaber while he's sitting down, but I think it's probably time to transform it. Yeah, let's do that. You go over there. Let's get your knees back to normal, please, and then do a Godzilla out here. How good, by the way, is Godzilla -1. What a movie. I didn't expect to cry like 3 times at a Godzilla film, but then I cry at everything, so it's fine. And also, it's not even the first Godzilla movie I cried at. The end of Godzilla vs. Destoroyah is very sad, alright? It's very moving. But does he need to be cassetteless for this? I don't think he does. The Quetzal cassetteless. I am gonna precautionarily pop that off there. Precautionarily? I'm stunned I got that out. We're gonna need that, and we're gonna need that. Tail, I assume, is going to be closed up. One butt ready to rock. Right, you know how we do this with the premium items. There's no way I'm going to try and guess how this works. I wouldn't even do that with a deluxe. I know for some people it's half the fun, but for me it's half the anxiety. If I don't know what I'm doing, I will snap it. Okay, so what I just did there, when you flip the thing and then put the hand in and then close it again, that was 5 steps. This is going to take 2 minutes. Oh, you must excuse me. While we were doing all that robot business, I was supposed to crack his horns out like by 1 inch, but I forgot. So, I mean, what's the difference? Flip that around and telescope it in like so. Backpack, open the flap, flip this sucker up. Oh, this is so funny. I love Deathsaurus. What a big dafty you are. 180 pound. 180 pound premium collectible toy of this bloody thing. Come on. But this is what we wanted, right? Flip these down. Oh yes, it's his little tiny titty hands. Then we dance these into the middle and bang them back up. That's very neat, actually. That's an interesting step. Tuck in them heels. Pop out these little flaps right there. Scooch these up. Fold them in. There's always a degree of like flap management, isn't there? Bang these out, flip around, bang the knees down. Do you remember when I like co-revealed this thing to the world? I was on the Hasbro stream with BMAC, the old 1027 thing they do. That was when they officially revealed Deathsaurus to the world, and I was on it. And isn't that wild? Like, I remember catching a glimpse of it before the stream started when I was just kind of pre-waiting and they hadn't told me what it was. I was just like, oh, just the grey resin prototype of this. And then I had to pretend I didn't know for a few minutes. Oh, what is it, B-Mac? Bang this on somewhere. There he goes. I do tread a very weird line recently between like semi-official freelance hype man and also just regular ass customer. Well, I officially unveiled this thing to the world and I still had to buy one. I feel a bit entitled saying that, but yeah, come on. Gives one. I don't expect freebies, but they did give me a Starsaber to promote this, and then this came out, and they're like, yeah, that's 200 quid. That's life, baby. It's just the space I occupy. I don't know what I'm doing. I never have. The spot I find myself in now, I'm very grateful to be able to do all the cool things that I do. Head in the clouds, feet on the ground. There are worse ways to live. Anyway, what I've just done is extremely neat, actually. The old leg flip. You unplug the leg from there, swing it round, plug it in there, and then the wings use the same slot to slide up and move to the back of the creature. Ooh, that's really cool, lads. This bloody thing. We all got a chicken duck woman thing waiting for us. And every day I worry all day. Oh, please let that be it. That is it! Ah, that's brilliant! Oh, you bottom-heavy mama! What a creature that is! Where's those blast effects? Give them to me. Skronk! Bang! Oh, that's so silly. Creatures go straight in the back. Even better, he's got like actual wings and then secondary vestigial horn wings too. I wish there was something on this side of the wings. I can see some like stuff going on in there. Is that just where the plastic's clipped in? Because there's these here. They look like they do something, but I don't think they do. Oh, we've got toe motion. Look at this. Splitty toe joints. Amazing. Oh god, that's so silly. What else do you want me to say about it? It's the dumbest thing I've seen in my life, but it's got an articulated neck head. It's got little actual claw hands there, little T-Rex claw hands. Ugh, sideways clonk. What are you? Deathsaurus. Haslab Deathsaurus. It's for collectors. You can't tell me this wouldn't fly off the shelves in Smith's. Do like a 60 quid version. Watch every kid in the universe want one. Oh, look at those neck pistons. That's that good detail. Those good Robo-Greeblies. What is that? Is that a battery? Is that a transmitter? Doesn't matter. Does not matter. It's just cool robot bits on bits of a cool robot. There is so much visible leg and crotch there. Like it matters. There's his pants. There's his whole feet. Clamming him up, but like, come on, who cares? What, is it inaccurate? Is this not what a real space chicken robot monster looks like? You don't know. Finishing touches, let's bang the stand adapter on. That clamps on right there, gives him sort of a cloaca. Jam it on here, and your man is away. Oh, it looks even sillier with a stand. Come on. Yes, I caught this in the wild. I mounted it. It's a taxidermied, lesser spotted Surrey Deathsaurus. Fine specimen. Oh, Brosephine. Okay, there's your boy. That's my review. It's so daft, I can scarcely believe it exists. This is a premium collectible, exclusively for adults, 18 plus, £190, and it's the dumbest shit I've seen in my life. And we asked for it. We funded it. I'm so proud of us. Look how far we've come. Look at all we've achieved. So, Road Caesar? Alright then, let's do it. Come on. We got Galaxy Shuttle, we got Deathsaurus, we got Victory Leo. Let's do Road Caesar, please. Dino King? It's gotta be coming. We've got the core class dinos. Just do one of those, but it's Dino King. I'd be delighted with that. I don't need Monstructor. I can live without Monstructor. Stunned that a Monstructor never happened, considering how hard like IDW1 tried to make us give a shit about Monstructor. How did that never happen? I mean, it's Monstructor, of course it never happened, but Dino King could! Deathsaurus has! I don't know what else you want me to say. Surely this is the best time to ever have been a Transformers collector. We are so very well served. Transformers Haslab, Generations Commander class, I guess. Deathsaurus. That's going to be a tough one to beat. This is the first Transformer I've got this year, 2024, and we are off to an absolute flyer. We are off to an aerial kaiju. I wonder if Deathsaurus would be mates with Skylynx. They're the same kind of thing. They're both fully up themselves. They'd either be mortal enemies or they'd kind of get it, you know? I think they'd respect each other at least. Anyway, we're going to have to leave it there. That's my initial first impressions of Deathsaurus. That's just about everything it can do, and I am besotted. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you once again to me for buying my own one of this. Nice one. Cheers to whatever happened that made it show up a month late here. There's all the hype just draining out of this video, isn't it? Brilliant. Absolutely missed the boater on this one. But yes, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more. I'm going to try and bang another one out by the end of the month. Fingers crossed. No promises, but a lot of hope. So until Deathsaurus arrives for us all, I am, have been, and remain a few. Peace out, baby. What a day. What are we doing, man? What are we doing? What is happening? Oh, it's the best it's ever been, and you know it. Come on. Right then, thank you so much for watching. Cheers to all the patrons who keep the channel chugging along. They're all over here. Aren't they gorgeous? Wouldn't it be cool if your name was on there too? Huge thanks this time to a certain Typhon Ma. Brilliant name. Love that. Thank you, mate. Means a lot. Doodaloo.
Be sure to subscribe for more Thew's Awesome Transformers reviews. Limited appeal, keeping it real.